Life is strange sometimes, wouldn't you say? I know it was for us, but that's okay. You made me smile, I taught you how. And you do it too, even just thinking about it now. I know it isn't easy, but nothing worthwhile ever is. It was a dream, a perfect image of my life that turned out to be just a moment lost with me. Our time we had together, we thought would last forever. You will always what we said and what we showed. Stay with me in this moment. I remain in your arms.
Let's lower the music a little bit. It's great, but it's don't make it too much in the way. So yeah, this is a very impromptu stream. I decided that I've had enough cleaning for today. Need to chill down and then prep for bed. So what better way to do that and get into some Stadia Pro games? I haven't had time to check them out this month yet. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna give them about 15 minutes each-ish. And then we're straight into it. If there's interest, I can do a giveaway for some game on Steam. Just type ! giveaway in chat, and you will be entered into it. Yeah. Let's. That was a nice drop there in the song. Yeah, let's get into the first game, Cry6 Infinite. Pause the music and start the game about right up. I didn't want to bother with the green screen today, so luckily it's quite clean for once. First, my little shelf of random memorabilia and posters and maps behind me. I'll see a few of them. I need to check the controller code for this PC. Apparently, it's a bit slow to load. Here we go, come on. Let's code. It's an easy one, I think. Sideways, B, other side, A. Right. Decent. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it, like the look of it. Usually it's like, this chair here is full of like random crap, because I never clean out here, and same for this couch. But then my mother-in-law was nice enough to, when we were out away for a week, some fixing up for me out here. So now it looks really neat, actually. Yeah, we have like an Anno 1404 poster from the collector's edition. I think that it like physical treasure chest came in is somewhere in the corner there. Like just I think you can barely see it. I was like, yeah. The Akane plushie, let's see, right over there. The limited edition, the One Ring role-playing game. We have a map of Middle Earth over here. Yeah, I like maps. I have like, I think in here I have friend request. I'll answer that friend request right after the stream. But I have like, except for that one, I have another map of Rome, ancient Rome from. Alright, it's Game On. Wow, this is old. All right, let's change the giveaway code. There we go. That's correct. Okay. There we go. Just get started. But yeah. I have Skyrim Oblivion as well down here, and then Ferelden map behind me. Get some. I like maps, fantasy maps especially. Right, so obviously steer with those buttons. There's some speed in there. I can press R1 to get speed. All right, let's try that. Oh, turn too much there. Awesome. I'll accept the invite as soon as I'm done with the achievement for crashing 5 seconds in. I'll let it right after the stream. I don't know what ability I got there, but it's the one. This music could have been, like, it sounds like it could have been written by Machine Supremacy. The band playing in the beginning there. Should have waited with that one. Wait, some sort of mines. Alright, I get it. Get it now. Probably avoid them in the future though. Maybe I can't run over them. Tight turn. I like brake somehow. A jump, no. I mean, this music sounds very much like Machine Supremacy. And I'm here for it. But okay, so that was a slowdown. Don't want to do that. Boost we can definitely do. Oh, be careful so that we don't crash. Oh, well, that I can't hit that. Okay, lesson learned. I'm really curious who made the music for this game. I mean, make this a bit more metal, and it's essentially the same music as I was listening to in the intro. Really nice music in this game. A tight turn. Got it. Getting a little bit of lag, but that might just probably just my connection acting up. I've restarted the router in like 3 months. Should probably do that. That's a bit too tight. Right, I need to figure out like how do I brake? Can I even brake? Taking more of those. Watch the laser. Yeah, crap. The command enter giveaway. Game on, because that's what the Nightbot told me, and I realized it's easier to change the command than it is to change the Nightbot prompts. So yeah, so type giveaway game on to enter the giveaway. And I haven't decided what game it is yet, but we can pick something fun from my backlog of random games that I have in my library of humble game keys and other stuff like that. My favorite Stadia game, ooh, that's a hard one. I mean, there are several games that I really, really, really like. I mean, if you go with the one I've played the most, it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I mean that's the first one I bought on Stadia. It's one of the few I've finished. Then you have other games that are more like, for example, the game SteamWorld Dig 2. I played with my son. It was one of the first games we really played together in that sense, and we had a great time with that. So I don't know. It's hard to say which one is a favorite. I mean, the favorite of the ones that I'm not still playing but haven't finished yet is probably, I would say, Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, I have that. I've played it a couple of times on stream, and not really outside of the stream. So it hasn't really felt I mean, I'm saving it a bit to its finish, but I also want to play it now, so I play it on stream whenever I feel like it. It's fun. But yeah, other than that, I think maybe. I mean, there's a lot. There's just like really a lot of great games. City Skylines is one of my absolute favorite games. Period. So and I mean the Stadia Port is really good. But it's not the one I'm playing the most of. Right now, I'm playing a lot of Roguebook because I love that game. But I don't know. Like there isn't one answer. Like it's really what you're in the mood for. Let's take this tight turn and then I'll see what you wrote. Go. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I haven't really played that one that much. I have played a little bit. Ooh, I heard a crash there. I missed it with that. Get over here so I can hit you with my mine. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I mean, I'm racing. It's great music, looks great. I don't really understand all of the mechanics yet, I feel like. And I feel that's more likely on me than the game, because I mean, I'm sure there was a tutorial and I just skipped it. It looks good. Plays like it. It feels like this is the game. It might be a little, like a few more features, like a few things into it. I mean, it's a great chill out racer. Great game to play when you you just want to do a chill stream. Stream to just relax. Right? I mean that, or is it just me? Keep missing. Come on. There we go. Stop avoiding my mines, you red bastard. Too close to comfort. Suck it. On lap 3 now? How do I even... Oh! Alright. You try. One of the jumps over there. Oh, come on, come on. What did I hit? Come on. Alright. I feel like I've seen what the game has to offer. I will probably play more of this, because I do like it. But I feel like we can move on to the next one. And I think next in line is one that I have actually played before. So it's a bit cheating. Oop. I don't know why that happens on this computer, because it only happens on this computer. I never notice every now and then. So while it loads, I'm just going to quickly answer this. All right, let's go Overcooked. It's a great game, and it's part of the series. No, hang on. Let's not do Overcooked. Let's instead do the one that that is technically this month, but might also be considered last month. I haven't played Jars yet. I'll use Opera. I should probably look into that. Because I have Opera GX installed. I think it was Rock who was like, "Hey, you should try this." Sorry. But I haven't really given it the proper shot yet. I just installed it and was like, "Oh, this is cool," and then that was about it. Like Atari is one of those studios. Like I don't think I've played many Atari games at all over the years. I did a review on it. It's really cool. Yeah, I like John. John is fun. Right, so move around with the left stick. Shoot, collect the orbs. Right. Oh, I can just ram it as well. Okay. Can I? If we go inside this cannon. Boom. This feels very old school. Right, arcade. Yeah, let's just go. It's basically like a twin stick shooter / bullet hell. Because I'm guessing, I mean, it's gonna get a lot worse. Obviously, like it's not gonna be this chill for a long time. Ooh, gotta watch out for that one. Okay, so I can go into this one now. Boom, boom. Nice. Ooh. Scatty shots. I love those. In every game where I can, like, where you can get scatty shots, I love scatty shots. Oh, I can tell this is already... I mean, I can already tell this is great and not, it's totally not my thing. Ah! I'm so bad at this type of game. Alright, let's go into the big laser thingy. Should I just continue shooting at it like this? Or should I... Thanks, man. Yeah, I always love it. I mean, I don't play exclusively on Stadia. I mean, it is great. It is my like main platform. But I generally play... I play anything. So really, like, it's like any game that's fun and good. I play on mobile. I play on GeForce Now. A little bit of PC because my PC is quite old. Hang on, I'll be right back. Just gonna do a quick leashes on the dogs because the dogs on dog sitting. Because I mean they're sleeping, but the pickup is on the way. Just 1 second. The leashes are on the dogs. Let's keep going. But hey, David, how long have you been using Stadia for? I'm curious. Are you part of the founders gang, or did you join throughout the way? I feel like I've seen you throughout the like in the community for quite some time, but I mean, that's no. It's a while. Oh, so then you joined right about like. Did you join like early or late to the one? Hello there, Mr. Martinez. Ooh, should probably not get that close because I don't know when the bullets come. Wahoo! Oh. What I get for being too uncareful. Whoa, let's avoid that and grab... Oh, so the more yellow ones I get, the more closer I get to getting the super big cannon, which I need to take out the big guy. Got it. Don't shoot me 3 times, that's cheating. Yeah, good to see you both. Yeah, I've been playing Stadia games since launch. It's been quite a ride. It's always funny because like I feel like I've like even back when before people got very negative, I was maybe I feel like I was like part of the positive crew, so to speak. And now I feel like I'm like, you know, you go into the subreddit now and try to be like, oh, I mean, look at this cool new thing, or like, and like think, hey, what about like in a few years, but what about this thing? I mean, nowadays you can't do that on subreddit. Back in the day, half of people were like, oh, that's super cool, and half were like, yeah, never, stop being delusional. Now it's like, yeah, you don't want to go on the subreddit at all, doing that sort of thing, basically. Ooh, this is nice, super nice scatter shot thing. Nice power up. I feel like the only Atari game I've ever played, or like I've properly played, isn't even an Atari game. I played a lot of Atari Breakout, but not actually Breakout. I played DX Ball, which is essentially a like it was a shareware clone. I mean, it was great, but it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't really Atari Breakout. It was Atari Fakeout. But it was great. So like Atari games, I've never like I know this is an old retro game that was in the arcades and things. I've never played this game before. Like any of a lot of these ones that are like the only one I really recognized when they did their whole like we're releasing these Atari games on the platform was Breakout. Ooh, way too close. So just give me 1 second. Be right back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Unlock the door to let in the person picking up his dogs. My father-in-law. How you doing, Martinez? You know, David was doing pretty well. I think, if I remember correctly from our chat earlier. Also, like, let me know, is the audio duck doing any audio ducking? Because it doesn't do it in my audio preview. But I don't know if it's working or not, my whole duck the audio thing. I set it to duck the audio to an automatic audio ducking. I don't know if it's working. And also, have either of you played a game called Beat Hazard. I should get some whiskey, shouldn't I? I'll get some for the next game. For Pete. I think I'll get some for PG Masks. That feels like a game that needs it. Because I'm so tired of those characters. I mean, I have kids. I've seen so much PG Masks. It's been a few years. The kids have gone. Looking a bit too old for it now, I think. Mostly. I mean, last year was a lot of PG Masks for a while. So before that, oh, missed that shot completely. That's going here and take out that one. Oh, I'll take out the cannon, but not while they're shooting at me like that. Missed again. Come on. Yeah, we played Beat Hazard. In the game, and it's old by now. But I had a lot of fun with that. It's very similar to this, except with the all of the gun, like you're shooting, like you are shooting at, like if the music, like the level gets harder depending on the music, and you can like give it any track. Oh, you are sorry. There we go. Yeah, we play Beat Hazard. Ooh, the map is now big. Interesting. It's production quality you're used to, right? On this channel now. I try to do production quality as high as I can, but you know, every now and then you just forget stuff. You should probably watch out for that one. Nice, super cannon. Let's go. Entered them? Come on. Oh, damn it. Oh, you just got a sub. Thank you very much. Like, this is one of those games that I can't really keep. Like, it's hard to keep track of the chat and play this game at the same time. It's a bit. Hello! Because it's a bit hectic to keep track of things and not have that happen. Thank you so much for the sub. Slowly creeping upwards. Right. Okay, so I can hit, like, either I can shoot with left or I can just go A. Ah! And if you have good aim, you can be on the back how much you like. It doesn't matter. But is it like procedurally generating the maps, or is it like, or is this like level 2 or something? What I'm wondering. Ooh, gotta watch out for that one. Power Bear, how are you doing? Hope you are doing fine today. Let's get in the big gun. Boom. I'm beginning to see why people really like get addicted to these games. Like, this is very fun. I mean, so far this month we have 2 great chill out games. Ooh, nice there, not good. I mean, both this and like Price 6 feels like the genre of games where you just like you just want something to wind down, like, chill out on the couch and play something fun for a little bit. Like, just, I mean, you can go for like a few minutes or you can go for several hours. Either way, it's fine. Really like those kinds of games. Nice. So, I know, like the gun, like that big shot feels so weighty as well. Really enjoy that. And I mean that weight. I mean, sure, it's a little bit camera shake, but most of that is in the audio. We are on a roll now. I take it out. You just no, I can't take it out. It's just normal. But something I'm wondering. Can you? Does this game also like have like modifiers you can put on for like? Right, next game I want like only the say the triple shooter or something like that. That'd be cool. Like the modifiers. Yeah, like I was saying before, I remember playing games very similar to this one, called Beat Hazard. Basically like the similar style of game. It's like a twin-stick shooter space. You fly around, usually like hitting some other spaceships or asteroids. But the thing is, everything is happened to the beat of the music. You can just put in any audio file you want, and it goes through using like the BPM of the audio track file and things like that to make it like you shoot. The more intense music is, the more enemies you encounter, but also the faster you shoot. You can like find power-ups and stuff. Really good game. I remember playing a lot of it back in the day. You know, back in the era when you actually had MP3 files of things. That and what was it called? There was also like a three-track race thing. With also like audio based like that. With like if you played the Avicii game that's on Stadia, it reminds me quite a lot. Like that game reminded me of that a lot. I think it was Audio 2 and Audio Wave, and something like that. I have it on my Steam. I can check it in a minute. That was really fun. Also really fun because that was like a like a rhythm game, obstacle racer thing. Just like Thumper or the Avicii game, but like also like everything was like you could just give it any MP3 file you wanted, and it was adapted to the music. So if the music was intense, the gameplay got even more intense, so to speak. There was a really like I think the era of those sort of games kind of died out when people stopped having MP3 files. Nowadays, everyone just streams their music, which is great. I mean, I do it too, but it's like I think we've kind of lost that genre of gaming in a way because no one has MP3 files lying around at any point. So unless it's like is like integrated with Spotify, or if it's like these 200 songs are included, then I mean, no one's really gonna. It's hard to get players to that kind of game. Yeah, like imagine the Avicii game, but you could import any track you want. Just take the MP3 file you have on your computer, click upload, and then you can just go. That was basically it. It was great. Let's see, I can't really reach that one, so let's just go on this one first. Nice. We can just go and sweep in and take those. Ooh, nearly got hit by that one. We'll start working on that massive shield now. Oops. Don't want to get stuck in there. Give some space. No matter if I win or fail on this level, this is the last one before I get some whiskey and we switch over to the next game. So we get a lot to go through. I do need to go to bed quite early today because it's a long ass day. And the kids have school left. I need to go up early, bright and early. didn't really get through to that one. Right, let's go up and take this guy out. Get some. Nearly there. Will not stand so close to the earth there, but we're fine. Perfect. Now we have also a clear line of sight to the big bad. There we go. 2 shots. By the way, I'm on 2 streams. I'm on 2 streams on Public Gaming. So you're in 2 chats at once. That's impressive. Yeah, let's go out and see this next level and then die. Ah. No. Ooh, there we go. But yeah, like my main platform is Stadia at this point. I mostly play Stadia, and then I like every now and then it's like, oh, I'm really into Guild Wars 2 lately. I go back into that, so it's like, oh, but I do want to play Guild Wars 2, so I have that on GeForce for that one. And if I can play a game on Stadia, I play it on Stadia. But if I can't play a game on Stadia, then I play it on GeForce Now. And if it's not on either, then I have my other little side project. So I bought a full year of Game Pass Ultimate. I don't have an Xbox, and this PC that I'm playing on is very old. So I mean, you're not gonna see me do much playing like local games on it. So I decided, stupidly, that you know what, it's only like 180 something games on Game Pass with that says it has touch controls. So I'm gonna go through all of them and test them. That is not a great idea. I'll show you the progress so far. So I've set up a sheet. I'm basically going through every game on Game Pass, playing it for a few minutes, and then I note down the game, write a short comment about the style of overlay and how it works, and then I have like a more standardized thing for like the style of overlay, playability rating, readability rating, recommended on phone, yes, no, or almost, or something in between, and then which platform. And so far, I've done it on bunch 2 games on Stadia, bunch of I think I'm up to like 40 xCloud games, and then 2 games on GeForce Now. Arena, and I think Genshin Impact is in here somewhere. So yeah, that's what I'm doing when I'm bored, like lying on the couch. It is a bit big undertaking. I mean, initially it was just xCloud. Sorry, I had a cold last week and it's still a bit of a cough. I mean, originally it was only xCloud. And I talked to Rock about this in one of our pre-shows before the Rock Players show that we do on his Rock Plays channel. I know Martinez has been on watching several times. I think I've seen all of you in chat over there. But yeah, so I was talking to Rock about this before the show, and I was like, oh, so you're doing it for like all the cloud platforms? And I was like, yeah, yeah, now I am. Luckily, I mean, I decided to not go through on GeForce Now you can you enable the overlay for any game. It's just a standard overlay. It's only it's really only Genshin that has like specific touch inputs. And on Stadia we have the few titles with direct touch. So I did limit myself to doing the ones that xCloud says play with touch, and the ones that have like a specific where they're specifically for touch on either platform. Otherwise, I would go mad. But yeah, so I mean, it's just like some of these games. I mean, I think Commander 3, I spent 2 minutes on. 5 Minute Express, I think I had a little fun with, so I played 5 minutes of at least. Breakfast, I played 1 race, like the first one. 2 minutes on Coffee Talk, like 3 minutes on 2 Point Campus. Yeah, you get it. I didn't play a lot on either of these games. But I mean, some of them all are also really well done. Like Outright Games, they have I think they have 3 games on Game Pass or something like that. They have the Paw Patrol Adventure City Calls and My Friend Peppa Pig, for example. They are perfectly done. You just have one stick, and then you have like I think for Paw Patrol you have 3 buttons, and for Peppa Pig you have 2 buttons because that's all you need in the game. So it's like you have one stick, you have 2 buttons, that's it. Kids can have fun with that easily. And whereas on Stadia, it's just they don't have that. So I've reached out to them and asked like, hey, could you think you could like, port that? Because that's bloody perfect. And I mean, other games on this list, I think it's up here. Yeah, As Dusk Falls. It's direct touch. They have like xCloud also have direct touch support. You can build a game for Xbox, put it on Game Pass with on the cloud, and then say like, yeah, and on the cloud, if you're using a phone, it's just a touch game, just like an Android port or a iOS port. Um, so really excited about that. When I came to this one, I was like, oh, they have this, and I think so far I've found one more game that does it, but which is 100 Days, of course, because they also have direct touch. Oh, that's not Stadia. Hang on, and Humankind is also native touch. No, so far that's the only one. I think there was one more that was very close to it because I think that I can't remember which one it was now, but one more game had like it had like one button, and then the rest was like it was technically direct touch. But yeah, that's a big, as you say, big undertaking. But it's also a fun one. So I'm gonna, as you said, Martinez, I should get us whiskey for this. So I'll get a whiskey, and then we go into the kids' games. That seems like a good idea, right? Now, chat. You are gonna have to make a decision for me. Should we go with the Agitator single malt whiskey, vacuum distilled with hints of vanilla, sweet fruits, slightly salty, and with a puff of fun smokiness from the Swedish uh, brewery Agitator whiskey in Arboga? Or if we go with some Loch Lomond single malt Scotch whiskey heavily peated, eaten smoke. Scottish or Swedish? You decide. And I have them out here. I have a glass with some stone cubes in them, ice cold stone cubes. So yeah, with while you decide for me, let's launch the. I can't believe I'm saying this DJ Mask game. I can't be bothered scrolling, so let's just go. There we go. Scottish. And let's do it. It's a really like both of them are really good. What's the code again? It keeps crashing when I exit the game, so I need to remember the code. Go. Scottish whiskey coming right up. If you can hear this. The, the trailer. Not the trailer. Wait, let's see if you hear the plop here. It's a good one. It's a smooth one. Really smooth. Yeah, that should do it, right? Half glass. So that's definitely more than you would get if you ordered like a small glass of whiskey in a bar in Sweden. Mm. So smooth. Still smoky. That's the best thing about it. I mean, As it says, I mean, it is a smoky whiskey. It's so smooth and easy to drink while being that like that. Hmm. Yeah, while we are launching that, let's quickly go and see. What do I have in my document here? We have. I mean, yeah, that. So Call of the Sea. Have you heard of that game before? If not, you might be getting it. Both David and Martinez is in the giveaway, which I'll draw whenever when we feel like it. There's no plan here. I mean, I. Da, 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 da. Catchy tune.
Something weird happened to me this morning. I was sure I had taken my homework to school, but when I arrived, it wasn't there. Yes, my homework wasn't on my backpack either, and I know I put it there. Me too.
I mean, this is the sort of plot you see in this show.
I had some trouble with the exercises. Something fishy is going on. We better investigate.
Oh, Johnny Walker do that. I haven't tried that one. I think I have tried a little bit of another one of the Johnny Walkers. I think.
That's right, PJ Robot. We need to catch up with Romeo to recover our homework.
Okay, so just like in the popular games, we have the jump 3-lane endless runner part for a little bit, I guess. Move side to side, stick it, glide. Like that. Oh, I can boost endlessly. This is so much better than in the popular games. Constant boost. We're going constant boost. Right, let's slow down a little bit so I can take a look at chat. I won't do constant boost because then I can't look at chats. You don't need to tell, like, you telling me that is blocking my sight of the thing that's blocking the way. Owlet, just shut the fuck up. Sorry about the language, but when you've seen these shows so much, as any parent of kids my age, the age of mine, you're allowed to swear at these kids' shows when the kids aren't watching, right? The only one you're not allowed to say anything bad about in this house is Bluey. Bluey is bloody amazing. And now we have a side-scrolling platformer. 2D platformer now. Okay. I feel you. Alright, so far this is now the... before... Right, let's... Like, before... the popular games that we have on Stadia, there actually was one more from Outright. And that one is actually like this 2D platformer of this. That's it. So there used to be another popular game. Right. So yeah, like this was exactly that game, except that like obviously they gave it a new skin and given it a bit more polish. Like this is how that game played. We get to these choices, alright, and then we can click the wrong. Let's see what's happening when we click the wrong one. Oh, it wasn't that. Oh, it wasn't that. So you can't really do the wrong thing. But I mean, it is for kids, so that's fine.
I know where he went.
Yeah, I bought that other popular game for like, I think $30 or something for PlayStation. It was not worth it. Right, so we can double jump. I mean, it makes more sense that like the PG masks can do like double jumps and stuff than it made sense for Paw Patrol dogs to do it. And I'm also like, obviously, I'm near one of those amulets. I think it's vibrating a lot right now. The controller, like, it's like I'm holding an adult vibrator in my hands, like constantly, like this. Right, she can't do double jumps. Is she like glide or something?
Whoa! This is too long to jump. You need to use your flight powers to continue. To fly, press and hold the jump button. Try it now.
Okay. Whee.
Gems are harder to reach.
So now it's Flappy Bird.
Make sure you get them all. Good job.
We're gonna got the last one.
This smoke is too dense to fly through. Owlette, you can use your owl wing to clear the smoke.
Or you could just go around, like crawl through them. Seriously.
Owl wing wind.
And also like it's a chimney. It's gonna become more smoke in any minute. You can't get this blow it away and it's gone. Doesn't work like that. Come on, game. Yeah, I can walk through it now. Obviously I can't walk because of invisible walls, but come on. Be logical.
Good job. There's an amulet near you. Check it out.
Alright, so amulet somewhere over here.
Nothing to worry about. Well done.
I said, alright, I'm gonna put the controller to the table. You can hear how much it vibrates. Hey, buddy.
Up we go, Gecko.
Okay, you can't hear it. It's very... It doesn't really... You can't really hear the vibrations. That's interesting.
Path ends here. You can climb down
The
the
writing on these kids' shows.
Just get close to the
Just give me a
stick to
bluey
it and
game.
start climbing.
Please. How are you doing, Rock?
I'm detecting a special amulet nearby. Keep an eye out for it.
An amulet nearby. Alright, it's probably up here. And then we crawl to the side. Stick it to glide. Like, you didn't have to crawl to the middle of it. Like, if you're just gonna drop down, you could have crawled down. Oh, yeah, so much.
Keep collecting gems.
So
You'll
illogical.
unlock a reward if you get them all.
This game is so illogical. Then again, so are all of these, like, kids games. Yeah, I decided that, you know, I had enough of cleaning. Had enough of cleaning today. I needed to play, like, chill down and unwind and play some games for like an hour or two before I go to bed. And then I was like, if I gotta play games anyway, I should just do a stream. Like, I'm gonna play it anyway.
Oh no! Villains up ahead.
Oh, I think
Gecko,
Chuffed.
you sneak past them with your super
I mean, I'm
gecko
assuming
camouflage.
Chuffed would be
Super gecko camouflage powers
positive kind of Chuffed, right? British Chuffed. I didn't really. That one, I think.
Super gecko camouflage.
I didn't really listen to them. I'm guessing that's what I'm using here. Yeah, streaming and whiskey and just playing through the program for a little bit.
You'll unlock a reward if you get them all.
And we crawl downwards.
Keep collecting gems while climbing
Oh,
up
shape!
the
Now I get it.
walls.
That one went whoosh. I read it as the same thing, you know. I didn't realize you were making a joke with that. Yeah, that's a good joke. Like dad jokes and dirty jokes, they are the best kind, right? And especially dirty dad jokes. Best of two worlds. All right. This mission is overstaying its welcome. But then again, PJ Masks is kind of always doing that. I've seen enough of this show to last me a lifetime. And still, I mean, it's not a bad kids show. It's just not. It's not a good that kids show. Like it's not. It's not bad. It's just not. It's no Bluey. That's just or just gonna put it that way. I saw some. There was some sort of like I briefly scrolled by some sort of controversy on your Twitter there, Rock, if you're referring to that. I didn't really read the full thing, and it's like, oh, I'm just not gonna engage.
PJ Masks, I thought you might come. We know what you've been doing, Romeo. Hand over the homework now. Oh, you mean these papers?
It's like
I'll give them back after Robot has read them all. He'll become so smart. I'll finally
whole
be
plot
able to
against
take over the
about
world.
home, like stealing
Now do
homework.
something, you big tin
Weird.
can.
Yeah, same here. And I agree. Now they're into Bluey. So Bluey and Pokemon is like half of the things being shown in on our screen at home. Oh, it's like quick time events, but you have like an age to do it. Awesome. Bluey, it's really good.
Super cat speed.
Yeah, I mean, you have like 5 seconds. Like, I wish I could find some way to like show how much the controller is vibrating. It's crazy. And it's interesting because I remember the
Super Gecko must.
it's not a very strong vibration, but it's still vibrating quite a lot. But like I think the first Paw Patrol game, the Mighty Bob's game, has the same thing. Like whenever it's like, oh, now we're gonna have some vibration, it's like vibrates for like 5-10 seconds, and it's like to the point, and constantly everything triggers a vibration.
I'll get you next time, PJ Masks. Well, it seems you got all the homework back. Oh. Don't worry, Gecko. We'll help you with yours. Thanks, guys. PJ Masks, all shout hooray! 'Cause in the night, we save the day.
Yeah. So I've played this now. I grabbed them all. I guess I missed one point, right? No, I did get them all. I mean, this is unskippable. Come on, game. Just skip through this shit. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it is like for a kids game, it's decent, pretty good. But come on.
Romeo tried to teach
Yeah, I've seen enough of this game. Let's move on to the next one. All right, we have Overcooked and then we have Spiritfire. Let's do Overcooked first. And hey guys, if you since you're in there, you want to join me for some multiplayer Overcooked? If you do, then just join in, so to speak, to this. Because Overcooked is great, but it's even more great if you play it with some people. Overcooked is a game I have played quite a lot of. My son played it at a friend's house, and then fell in love with it, and we played it quite a lot of it for a while. Like only the first few levels, because he was like 4 at the time. But still. White. Rock, did you play it on your own, or did you play it with someone? If you play it on your own, I get it. I haven't played the extra remakes, so let's jump into those. Because I mean, on your own, it's just stressful and frustrating. But just like with Merrick's Market, which after like level 15, I guess, it's not a chill game anymore. But Overcooked with friends is incredible. Yeah, I mean, you want to join in now, or you just want to chill out on the couch? I mean, it is really fun with friends. I think we played at one point. We played a me and some friends played. We played like 4-player co-op. Oh, it's assist mode now. Without the pressure. Nah, that's not fun. No, but like it's. I mean, it's basically the same style of game. Like I think Merrick's Market was obviously the second. Like they did the same thing that Overcooked did, but you know, different setting, and did it really well. But it's at the end of the day, it's very similar. Yeah, I mean, you are still the manager of your company, so I get that. Not looking forward to the day when I decide to go into that. Oh, right. Hate it when it does that. All right, so we need some flour first. This I should probably go. Okay, so flour in a bowl, and then I put bowl in there, and then I grab some meat. As soon as that bloody teleporting portal is gone, there we go. Grab the meat and put the meat in the sort of grill thing, maybe. Ah, shit. I should probably have looked through this a bit more. I need to chop the meat first, maybe. Maybe I need to do so. In the meantime, let's grab another one. Put it in this bowl. No, not that bowl. And now I need to thin it all. There's the trash. Alright, let's start over. We need flour. Should probably go with an easier level for my first outing. Yeah, like the idea is basically mix ingredients to the orders on the top. And then as soon as you've done that, oh damn it. So can I now put it in? No. I put it in now I can put it in a bowl. Then I can. Yeah, I can do that. That's not what I meant to do though. Or no, maybe it is. Then I can. Ah, there we go. Mix flour and meat, just raw meat. I mean, I think you're delegating quite a lot, aren't you? I need to plate, right? We need to plate it first. So now we have a flour and meat stew. We can put that on a plate. I've completely forgotten how to do that. Or do it? Oh, so put it in there. Send it out like this. No, it needs a plate. So then we take it, put that on a plate. Do I put a plate on there? No. How do I? Oh, I need to cook it first. All right. Now I get it. So mix flour and meat and chopped meat. So now that he's going, I can switch the controls to this guy. He can now take this, put it on a plate like that, and we can deliver that. And now the game starts for real. Take some flour. Put flour in a bowl. Put the chopped meat in that same bowl. Put that on the blender. Pop over here. We now have a similar recipe. We will need to do the same, but with carrots. So we need a veggie one, and hopefully not end up in the. What happened to my carrots? Did I not get the carrots because of that stupid. So yeah, basically this game is just combine the ingredients in the correct way, and then serve it up. And it gets stressful very fast. So luckily, so on your own, it's just very stressful in general. And I mean, I get it. As you say, Rock, it's not stressful, not that fun. But as soon as you play this with others, it becomes this whole mess of like communicating with your friends. Oh, yeah, I guess that's it for Overcooked. I mean, you start communicating with your friends. They're like, all right, I'll do this, you do that, and they're like, you shout like, I need more meat, and someone goes like, ah, it's coming right up. And it becomes really, 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 really fun. So yeah, like Overcooked it's great, but I get it. Like it's not that great on your own. You want to play it with others. And I mean, it's a great addition for that because you get all of it in one package. But I get it. Like you don't want to play it on your own. Now for the game that I've been really interested in for quite a while, and like I've been on the edge of purchasing so many times, and then I was like, I don't have time to play it. Now it's actually on Stadia, so let's do this. A friend of mine played this and was like, "This is the best game I've played all year. Maybe the best game I played, period." And then he played Return of the Oberdin. I was like, "Yeah, that game was great, but Oberdin is so much better." So runner up for my friend's game of the year when released. Let's smooth whiskey. While that loads, let's do this. Surely I have better, more fun keys than I did my there. All right, new game. I do like brandy. I haven't had a lot of it. Like there's not much alcohol I don't like. Um, put it that way. I really like alcohol. I don't drink a lot of it, not very often. But when I do, it's like, yeah, I'll have a little bit of that or a little bit of that. It's great. Let's see here. You can't stand it at all, huh? Ah, finally. I thought for a second you would never wake up, little one. How ironic that would have been, would it not? I'm Sharon, the Spiritfarer. Yeah, but I thought that was more a decision of like you don't want to than you don't like it. But yeah, I mean, I get it. It's not. It is an acquired taste, I suppose. Yeah, like I think like I love beer. I love. I'm not that big of a fan of wine. I'll drink it if it's served to me because I mean it's alcohol, but like I get such a bad hangover. It doesn't like it. I mean, there are good wines, but in general, if I can make a choice between like a beer, a cocktail, or like wine, I'll never choose the wine. So it's the last day of the Spiritfarer, and we need to. Scotch aged in wine barrels. I think I've had some in the past. I remember it was good. Yeah, I mean, I'll happily like have a glass of the Fudel, like a good craft beer. Like I don't like having like a boring lager like a Corona, or like a Heineken. It's not. I mean, they're just bitter and bland in some sense. Like I want a lot of taste in my beers, or rather in my beverage in general. Like, and the same with like for cider, I don't I don't want something super sweet, sugary like the Swedish ciders. I prefer like South African dry cider, like the Savannah or Hunters. And in general, like I whenever like it's the same in food, or like hot sauces. Like I want things with a lot of taste, not a lot of like. It doesn't have to be like very strong or hot, but it just needs to be distinct. Yeah, I mean real beer. like a proper IPA or an ale. I actually like. I gotta say, I really do like mead. Not very easy to come by, but and I kind of want to order like a barrel of it for some. Whenever next time there's like a fantasy game release, like someone releases a big fantasy game that I'm really excited about, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll go to Systembolaget here in Sweden and say like I want to like special order about 5 liter barrel of beer of mead, and I want to drink it out of my horn that I have back here. Yeah, I do have a drinking horn. There's several types of mead. You have the fermented honey mead, like the honey mead, which is fermented honey. But there is also other types that are more like towards ale kind of thing. But I think it does have maybe a little bit of fermented honey as a base. And I realized the game froze here. Let's hang on. See if we can't capture card being annoyed at me for touching something by mistake. So sorry about that. We can't get that line. We might need to do this deactivate. Oh, that's my camera. Wrong one. Capture card. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. I haven't paid attention to what he's saying now, but all right. But I know the important thing is we need to guide spirits to the afterlife. Everlight. Simply set us here. The only tool you will ever need. Wait, what are you? Inappropriate, to say the least. Right, so we got an Everlight. We are now ready to go. Yeah, mead is fun. I mean, it comes to like you have the sweet honey mead, but you also have like more ale ones. They're also really good. Like ones with some added flavors as well. All right, one step at a time. Use who could use it. Plays some of these moments. You're the news prefer after all. Oh, one last thing. We find a ship of our own. So row in the right direction for some time. Also, 2D game should be fine. What do you do for living then, Martinez? If you're going job site to job site, if you don't mind me asking. Probably fine if you don't want to answer. Right, to the platformer. Oh, loud.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it met someone here who... When? Good thing you found me. You are the newspaper. You're replacing Sharon, yeah.
Hmm.
So let's see here.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a big boat. You could say that's a ship. That's one. Oh, it's like shabby. Let's commandeer it. Meet me on the deck. I'll play it all. All right. Whee! Couch, and we can sit on it. Awesome. Here goes. Right, so this is now our boat. We need to go and give her a hug. So let's hear. Hug. I'm a bit unsure about it, but like, it would have been nice with some button prompts, like A to select or X to keep talking to people. Like at this point, I just figured it out. It might just trial and error. All right. Oh no, what a mess. I mean, now I'm interested in like how well this game plays on mobile. Being damaged by that bloody list I'm making. All right, we can get a. I mean, I feel like I'm getting it. I get how it is. It feels like one you should really pay attention to the story, and I don't really. It's a bit too late for that. I'm not really in the mood for that. So do this exit game, and because I've been trying to try it out to play it for the last few days. I'm gonna connect my controller through a cable. Apparently, I'm not signed in to this computer at the moment. All right, but I've been dying to play a bit of Shadow War. Started watching the new Lord of the Rings TV show. It's great. I really like it. But it got me feeling like I should play Middle Earth Shadow War. I played the first one. I haven't really played the second one. I've watched it a little bit, but finding a controller. Like that. There we go. All right, maybe it doesn't find the Stadia controller. Hang on. More controllers out here. Don't get me wrong. See if this old fella works. Like this old Logitech one. Yeah, this is. I mean, yeah. No. Let's take a look at the game. Let's just find a controller that works because I can't play this with mouse and keyboard because. Here we go. Because it's xCloud. I preferred. I think I would have preferred this with generally with the controller, but it does have archery, and I do like playing archery with. Yeah, Shadow Mortar is like this is a sequel. So slight risk of some minor spoilers, but not. I mean, in the beginning. But let's skip over them if we can. See if we can full screen this. There we go. But really, this game is great. Like the first game is really good, and but I've played that. I haven't played the second one. Click A, but click A to continue. Depth, depth. Right. So it's said that it had a controller, but it doesn't really work. Oh, that's why. I can barely see it now. Bad eyes. I'm getting bad eyesight. All right. Oh, there's some good stuff here. So we have an hardcore mode. We have side quest, but this is the main storyline. I'm not gonna practice, so let's put it on easy. Not that it's that hard anyway, but still, I think some of the combat can get a bit hard. Let's ignore the story so far, so we don't spoil things for Rock. Essentially, right, so hold R, right to trigger gentle stealth. Press X to do a stealth kill. So far, this, as you can see, is very much like a Assassin's Creed game, for example.
These orcs are preparing for war.
Yeah, very much old school Assassin's, like very much Assassin's Creed. Stealth kill. It's basically Assassin's Creed, but you're like one guy versus millions of orcs. What's not to like? They saw me. Nice stealth kill. Can we do another one? Yeah, there we go. We should, yeah, just keep going. Yeah, we have walk down there. Let's see what we can do about that. Stealth kill that guy. Okay, before we go into regular combat with this guy, yeah. I don't really remember how to do regular combat, but it's a basic Arkham combat. You can attack. You can like do counters with Y when they prompt you for it. When they're stunned, you can do like a finishing move. And then a little further you get in the game, you'll be able to start branding them and like earning them as turning them to your side. Usually. Hold A to sprint. I mean, this looks like this is so blurry in comparison to playing on Stadia. Yeah, the Rings of Power episodes, I loved it. I've seen some haters not liking it, and that's fine. Like, you don't have to like it. And I move now. So, enter cutscene. For me, it's opposite. I haven't gone around to House of the Dragon, but I did like on the Friday release. I was like, yeah, we are watching Rings of Power tonight, right now. Period. Let's skip this so we don't spoil anything. Don't spoil too much. I've seen these cutscenes, so and that's not spoil it for you. If you decide to play it. This is Minas Ithil.
Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
Right. So we can do. You will not take fall damage because we move to we become the elven wraith when doing that jump, and then we.
His mind is weak.
Right. So. You can sneak up to him. So we can do this.
Who leads the search for the Palantir?
And doing that on a worm will get some intel. Saying, give us stuff about this captain. So this is Hawk, the Warbringer, Warmonger commander. He has some strength. He has some dazed by things. So he is dazed if we do a stealth attack. So we should stealth him. Because will make him easier to take down. Splash.
captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
And we have some more until we can grab from people if we want to. So that is a thingy that goes boom because it's red. Red barrels go boom. We all know that to be one of the many universal truths of gaming, right? Can I attract that guy? He's looking straight at me. Oh, and I have one over there as well. Let's just do this. It's not as sneaky, but it's fine. Right, so we can now get some information about someone else. So Bolg Longtooth. He's mortally vulnerable. So if we get an opportunity to do like so he's stunned, we can do like an execution attack. He'll be like that's an insta kill on him. We can also he's also mortally flammable, so we can kill him instantly if he turns on fire. He's terrified by being hit by a cursed weapon. However, he will throw bombs. He is always equipped with bombs and mines. Tackle us and attack. We'll do some claw attacks. He's a frontline warrior. We do vault over him. He gets angry and stronger, and we can't attack with poison. So like all of these orcs have a bunch of different things. Like he has 3 ways we can like insta kill him. Essentially, we can just grab him without weakening him easily if we need to. Can daze him. We can like if we do a free spin, we can then insta kill him using the execution. Yeah, and like this is basically the game. You get intel on these orcs, then you kill a bunch of orcs. Just like it's stealth gameplay. You have some Arkham combat. Take this guy out. Never mind. Oh crap! So hold R and press X for the ground execution. Oh. Can I? Say attack button. There we go. I forgot the attack button. Also do this. No, we can't. Okay, we can't do that. So read his mind. We get some more intel on this guy. This makes it easy to plan and kill him, but we don't need to. Well, let's move on. I mean, this controller is decent, but it's not that great. Would have been better off using like a PlayStation controller. We got a bunch of orcs over here. So how do I track? Oh, you saw me.
It's the Grey Walker. I thought he was dead. He is.
Italian, the bow.
Now I have a bow, so we can do. Oh, left trigger to aim the bow, right trigger to hold for massive damage, release fire. Oh, hold left trigger. And when we do this, we get some nice slow-mo time for a few seconds. And then we kill him. Nice. Get some more arrows over here.
Good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Palantir is a powerful artifact. If we were to possess it,
We could turn the tide.
Oh, I went too far. Oh, I need to find the trader first. Investigate clue, right button. I mean, it shows that this game is a little like a lot of these things is things you would usually see in a couple of years ago that you don't really see anymore. The game does show its age a little bit. It's like an early, like mid PS4 era game, but it's still a great game. Boom.
We need to target their captains.
Wee. So apparently I can do that. Yeah, and we have some classic Assassin's Creed. I accidentally climbing everything. It's basically Assassin's Creed in Mordor. First one is like Mordor, the Mordor you know from the game, the movies, the books, and this is more like the Mordor that's
The Wraith
maybe not in the.
his presence.
Um,
Hawk.
this is more like the this is still like I think the lore is still correct here, but it's not like super common knowledge things, and it'll probably break the lore in 10 different places every time they do something. But still, it's fun, and it's Middle Earth. I did remember to look prettier than this does, but I guess that's just game being old and showing its age, and that's fine.
It's round and it's blue. They call it the Seeing Stone. You
All right,
see
so
that,
hang on.
then you come.
Was he? See if he was. Right, details. What was he speak against? Self attack. Is he immune to anything? Yeah, he's arrow proof. Good thing I looked before I shot an arrow at him and lost my opportunity for stealth
Run
here.
it to me. Do not touch it. Now I'm gonna say that again. Do not touch it. If it doesn't kill you, then I will.
Tracked him. But what was that? As he gets closer. No, don't. What are you doing?
Go take a look.
I wanted to do that. Yeah, so I dazed him, but come on.
You will die here, Orc.
For how long?
I will avenge my
There we
brothers.
go. Now he's no longer dazed, and that's annoying.
I've heard stories about you and your wraith. Stories about how you can't die. Well, let's find out if they're true. Hawk.
Okay, let's find out if they're true. No, they're not true. Totally not true. I can totally die, right? Oh. Actually, we can't die. We just respawn somewhere. That's the in-lore reason for like why you can be killed. And it's kind of great. So now he's killed, and someone else would go in and take his place. And if we had like branded someone, then the guy we branded would go in and over. So we could have like an infiltrate his army with our people. We get some gear. Of course you do. We get better sword. We now have a hero sword. I don't think we can actually see the difference, can we? I think maybe we can. Right, so cutscene. Now we need to follow this girl.
Do you hear that, Ranger? They're closing the gate.
Then let's cut a path up there.
Sergeant Tarandor's going to need our help. Let's move.
Yeah, it's a great game. The first one is a bit more like this is a bit bigger than the first one. The first one is a bit more streamlined, as it was more of a proof of concept. It is really good. I like it. I think after this encounter, let's wrap things up and draw a winner for the giveaway. You can probably draw 2 winners, so you can probably get a game each. We do have some extra keys from years of Humble Bundles. take down the orc. I think it's set already. There we go. Alright. You just keep running. Oh, she stops over there. Right. So that's Shadow of War. Finally played a little bit of that after all this time. Yeah, let's do here 11 to get out of full screen. Nice little music here. Logging. Yeah, let's just do that then. It's about copyright. So yeah, great show, great game. There are great games this month. It's not the best month Stadia's had, pro wise, but it's not bad. Right. Let's see here. David and Rob and Martinez. Let's draw you some games. So first off, we have a key for Crying Suns, which is a strategy game, sci-fi strategy game, and it's going to David. Send me a ping on Twitter or Discord, and I'll give you your key. And for Martinez, I have a key for you for a game called Call of the Sea. Steam keys for both of them. So yeah, congrats both of you, and thank you so much for joining me. Just I'll ping you with the keys before I go to bed, and then it's time for me to go to bed. Yeah, thank you so much. Don't miss Rock Players over at the Rock Plays channel on Thursday, when we'll be going over the news. And yeah, awesome. Just ping me on Discord or on Twitter, so I'll send you your keys. I think I'm not sure I have your Twitter handle in the back of my head. Yeah, great seeing you. We'll see when I do another stream, whenever opportunity arises.